Happy Friday, Orange family. It's Coach Charlie here, and I am so excited to tell you about today's workout. It's day 30, but it's also Coach Emily's birthday. So for the 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. live workouts on Zoom, we are going to be celebrating her birthday. Wear something colourful, get involved. I know I am really excited for this one, and I will be there. It is a smasher of a 50-minute workout. So if you're looking for a longer workout, this is the one for you. It's lower body endurance. So we're going to be doing those big lower body movements, strengthening our glutes and our legs through this, and of course a little bit of cardio to get your heart rate up as well. Love what you guys are doing, taking on that burpee breakdown challenge as well. I know that Debs has done it, Seth has done it, Andy's done it, Holly's done it, Coach Dan and Coach Lindsay have done it as well. So it only means one thing: I'm going to have to give it a go myself. Keep tagging us, hashtag I can I will, and hashtag Orangetheory at home. See you soon.
All right, it is time to get started. For our warm-up, we're gonna start with 2 full rounds of 5 exercises. You ready to get that heart rate up a little bit?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get it started. Nice and easy, we are gonna start with a side-to-side toe tap. So just like John is, he started in that standing set position, slight bend in those knees, and then we're quickly moving side to side, simply tapping the inside toe and then reaching that foot out. Nice big step to the side. You've got 20 total, so 10 in each direction. Our second exercise is going to be our squat with an overhead reach. So making sure we line up those anchors, ear, shoulder, hips stay in alignment as he's sitting into his heels, raising his hands up to the ceiling, keeping that core nice and tight. Think about if you were sitting in a chair. We're gonna do this 10 times. Your next exercise, opening up those hips just a little bit. Find a focal point so that we can work on that balance while we're also opening up those hips. Internal and external rotations. Think about drawing a circle with your knee. So you bend that knee up towards the ceiling, draw that circle to the back. Those are your external rotations. And then for internal, you're simply gonna draw that circle to the inside. We've got 5 one direction, 5 the other direction for 10 total, and then you'll switch to the opposite side. Next exercise will be our static alternating lateral lunge. Static simply means that we're gonna keep our feet planted and move side to side. So you're gonna shift your weight again into that heel, driving through that outside leg as we come back to that upright position before dropping into that opposite heel. As always, again, that core stays nice and tight. Your option, you can reduce the range of motion. We're warming up the backside of those legs. We might be doing legs a little bit later. Warm-up wouldn't be complete without jumping jacks. We've got 10 of those, so you're gonna raise those arms overhead. There we go, John. As you jump your feet to the outside, your option here, taking that jump out, step to the side, step back together.
For the time to tell you then, it's only forever, forever again. Out of line, I know I've been. It's only forever, forever again. Let's go to my house. Let's go and get out. We can take it
This block is focusing on lower body, but we're going to use the mini bands. The mini bands are so important because it's going to focus on strengthening our stabilization muscles, which is ultimately going to help prevent injuries. Lindsay, you ready to go?
Ready.
Sounds good. So notice Lindsay is going to begin sitting down for safety when she's putting on her mini band. Today's location is what we call the mid band, which is right below the kneecap. Our first exercise is going to be our abduction. Mostly shifting all of her weight in just a single leg, and the opposite leg is going to extend out, focusing on the glutes and the hip. Great job, Lindsay. ISO walk, it's an ISO squat monster walk. So the pattern on this one is bringing one foot towards the inner part, and then you're going to step out. So it is 4 steps forward and then 4 steps coming back. That equals 1, and we have a total of 6. Jump squats is coming for us next. Focus on explosive strength. We're going to sit back in our heels, jump up as high as we can, land soft, pressing your knees out with the mini bands. Option is going to be to squat, coming up on your toes for a calf raise. Our last exercise is going to be the good morning. Starting in our standing set position, feet directly underneath your hips, fingertips lightly behind your ears, shifting your hip back and standing right back up. The range of motion is going to be different for everybody. Just trying to get your chest parallel to the ground and then return to that starting position. Lindsay, how do those mini bands feel?
Fantastic burn.
Woo, let's do this.
least for now. So give it all you got. Let's go another round. We followed all the rules all this time. Did what we're supposed to do. Just flying blind. I don't wanna waste a moment.
Don't waste no time.
I don't care what they say.
I don't care what they say.
I refuse not to live my life. All work and no play. I wanna feel alive.
Alive, alive,
We've been living just to die. Sound alive.
alive, alive.
I think it's time we learn to fly. Sound alive. They want us chasing dollar signs.
Ay,
No end in sight.
come on,
We suffer just to make a time.
yeah.
And that ain't right.
You know that ain't right.
We can turn it all around.
Yeah,
It's not too late.
never too late.
And now that the truth is found, we'll change our fate.
It's never too late.
I don't wanna waste a moment.
I don't wanna waste a moment.
I don't care what they say.
I don't care what they say.
I refuse not to live my life. All work and no play. I wanna feel alive.
Alive, alive,
We've been living just to die. Sound alive.
alive, alive, alive.
I think it's time we learn to fly.
So alive.
Alive, alive, alive. Alive, alive, alive. Alive, alive, alive. Alive, alive, alive. I don't wanna waste a moment. I don't care what they say. I refuse not to live my life. All work and no play. I wanna be alive. We've been living just to die. Sound alive. I think it's time we learn to fly. Sound alive.
It's time for some interval training. We're gonna work endurance, and just like in class, you wanna use your OTB to track your heart rate and gauge your intensity. So here's our breakdown. We have 3 exercises. You have your push, your base, and your all out. Your push is gonna be for 2 minutes. It's gonna be a walkout to a push-up. So you start in your standing set position, walk out to a high plank, drop into a push-up, and walk all the way back into a standing position. So 2 minutes of this should get uncomfortable. From there, you'll go to 1 minute of base. This is an active recovery. It's gonna be an alternating reverse lunge. Set position, step back as if your feet are on 2 railroad tracks, alternating legs, control your breathing so that your heart rate lowers a little bit from where it was. You'll repeat that pattern twice. Then we're gonna end with 1 minute of that walkout push-up. Into 1 minute, you're all out. Is a running man. So you start in your high plank, driving your knees in, staying in control, trying not to bounce, but using an aggressive tempo. Let's see how many splats we can earn, team.
Make a move, I might have to, 'cause I've been waiting on you. 'Cause now is the time to get this right. Oh, I think we know what to do. something nobody else does or ever did. Dance all night and just let the rhythm into your soul. Let your whole body go. You know it feels right, it's unexplainable. Don't need to do what you're told. Don't need to do what you're told.
Let our worlds decide if you can make it. Spend the night with me, I'll show you everything. Let our worlds collide, it's time we take it. It's time we take it. You know it's time we take it. Don't stop the move, just keep the groove. Go out and make it. Don't go and break it. Can't go out and fake it. Our worlds collide into the sky. It's time we take it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it. Take a trip with me to another galaxy. Come and join the ride. I promise I won't bite. Not like these other fools that twisted all the rules. I'll prove it to you. You've got nothing to lose. It's time we take it. You know it's time we take it. Don't stop the move, just keep the groove. Go out and make it. Don't go and break it. Can't go out and fake it. Our worlds collide into the sky. It's time we take it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it. It's time we make it. Can't go out and fake it.
They wanna knock me down, they wanna see me fail. They wanna take me out, but I know they never will. Cause I'm gonna keep pushing on, keep bettering myself. Beat every obstacle, I don't need no one's help. Cause I'm fighting for it, I'm working towards it, I'm aiming on the stars. And I didn't give up everything to only get this far. Can't stop me now. Yeah, yeah, cause I'm just beginning, can't stop me now. I'm gonna push past the limits. No way that I'm gonna let nobody try to take me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me. Ooh. Can't stop me. Ooh. Can't stop me. Can't stop me. You know I give my all every step of the way. You know that I won't quit till everyone knows my name. Cause I sacrificed for this, my blood, sweat, tears, my life for this. So I'm gonna show them all, I don't care what they say. Cause I'm fighting for it, I'm working towards it, I'm aiming on the stars. And I didn't give up everything to only get this far. Can't stop me now. Yeah, yeah, cause I'm just beginning, can't stop me now. I'm gonna push past the limits. No way that I'm gonna let nobody try to take me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me. Ooh. Can't stop me. Ooh. Can't stop me.
This block is gonna be focusing on your lower body and your core. The best thing about it though is all you're simply gonna need is your couch or an ottoman. It's 8 minutes long and we have 4 exercises that we're just gonna repeat for those 8 minutes. Lindsay, you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Our first exercise, we're gonna begin with a single leg seated squat to stand. One leg is gonna remain straight with the heel on the ground. Opposite leg, the knee is bent at 90 degrees. Lindsay's gonna drive through her heel, stand up, and sit right back down. Now notice when she comes back to start in that seated position, she's controlling her weight instead of just plopping down. What this is doing is increasing your time under tension. Our second exercise is called our decline plank hip rocks. So Lindsay's hands are directly underneath her shoulders, her belly button is to her spine, and we're just gonna rock side to side, feeling this in your obliques. All she's simply doing is taking her hips towards the floor. Everybody's range of motion is different, so just go what feels okay for you. Exercise number 3 is our Bulgarian split squat. So we're just gonna begin right in front of our ottoman and taking 2 steps out in front. Back leg is on top of the ottoman. Lindsay's keeping her chest proud, dropping straight down. And it's so very important to keep your knee stacked directly over your ankle. Driving through your heels, feeling this to your glutes and hams. Our last exercise is the hip bridge. So Lindsay's gonna set up with the upper part of her shoulders on top of the ottoman. She's dropping down. Her hips go towards the floor, doesn't quite sit on the floor. And notice when she comes up, she squeezes her glutes, she pauses for 1 second, she brings it right back down. So Orange family, ready to get that lower body talking.
I don't care what they say.
I refuse not to live my life. All work and no play. I wanna feel alive.
Alive, alive.
We've been living just to die. So alive.
Alive, alive, alive.
I think it's time we learn to fly.
So alive.
Alive, alive, alive. Alive, alive, alive. Alive, alive, alive. Alive.
This roughly 7-minute long cardio block is gonna focus on 60 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest for a total of 6 rounds. We're gonna alternate between 2 different exercises. You ready, Ange?
Ready.
All right, your first exercise is going to be a good old-fashioned jumping jack. Your standing set position is starting off with your feet together, thighs tight, belly button in, shoulders down and back, arms are gonna be right at our side. We're gonna explosively jump our feet out until they're just wider than hip width apart as we extend our arms up over our head. Option, step it out one at a time. Second exercise is going to be a pop jack. We're gonna start off in our standing set position, sink down heavy in our heels, plant our hands down to the floor, jump our feet into a high plank position, and then replace our hands with our feet. Option, step it in one at a time. 60 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 6 total rounds, alternating between those 2 exercises. Let's get started.
We have worked so hard and we're extremely proud of you. Now it's time to slow things down, breathe, and focus on our flexibility. It's so critical that we remember to stretch after each and every workout so it'll increase our range of motion. So we're gonna start off by stretching our lats. You're gonna feel this a little bit in your chest as well. As Lindsay sits back, she shifts her weight into her heels. She also is gonna extend her arms out as far as she can. So think about lengthening your body as far as you can from your fingertips all the way to your tailbone. We're gonna hold each and every stretch for 20 seconds. For our hamstring, we're gonna place our heel in the center of our chair, hands remain on the hips, and just hinging forward while keeping your chest proud and pinching your shoulder blades down and back. Good. We'll have a seat towards the front of our chair for our figure 4. You're just folding one leg over top, supporting your ankle, and pressing the opposite palm just down. Take your knee towards the floor. Our last stretch is gonna be our body twist. Lindsay places her hand on the top of her knee, other hand grabs the outside part of the chair, twists to just her range of motion. She remembers to breathe, keeping her torso tall, and we'll perform this on both sides. Remember, it's the figure 4 first, then the body twist.
Just a little old-fashioned, looking for a real connection. It's the bottom of the glass and I'm rounding up for a second. I'm attracting, it's a night full of second chances. Second chances. Just a little more dancing, a little more taking chances. Just a little more glancing, a little more advancing. Just a little more dancing, a little more less for granted. Just a little more dancing, a little more dancing. Haven't found the one and that's alright. Do it for the fun and that's alright. Stay out till the sun and that's alright. Knew it would lead to something. Knew it would lead to something. 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 You're such good trouble, can I explore with you? No, I can't wait to see what love is to. It's true cliche, but that's 'cause it's the truth. No, I can't wait to get so close to you. Just a little more dancing, a little more taking chances. Just a little more glancing, a little more advancing. Just a little more dancing, a little more less for